Hello there, Peppermint Pals. Since this video is released in October, this is done with ink as part of Inktober. Now, if you follow my Instagram, you know I am participating in Inktober in my own way with a bunch of individual daily drawings, but I thought I'd also do some Inktober stuff on my channel and do ink-related pieces for the pictures that I do for the videos. So this piece is a bit of an experiment. I had noticed when I'd used my dip pen in the past and then gone in afterwards, like I'd used the dip pen for the lines and then I went in afterwards with the ink on a brush, it had kind of the lines where the ink pen was kind of smeared a little, and I guess because they weren't completely dry. So I thought, what if I just do the ink pen and then go in with just water and kind of smear around the paint from the ink pens like that. So I used my dip pen and then I used a water brush to kind of fan out and smear the color from the lines made by the ink pen, from the, the dip pen ink pen. Now because of this, it was pretty likely that the colors might also kind of bleed into each other when I put the water on. So I purposely went with a simple design so that I'd only use a few colors. So I picked out kind of this dark bright red, a black, a brown, a purple, and then I used blue for her eyes. And it worked out pretty well. There was a little bit of smearing into each other, bleeding into each other, which I kind of expected. But for the most part, since they were dark, it didn't really matter a whole lot. It was funny because at this point, I was kind of thinking she looks a lot like the human Zamira from that guinea pig video where I made human versions of those guinea pigs. I'll put it up in the cards. But she had the red sweater and she had the hair in the bun. After I started adding more colors to her, she looked original, but I just thought that was kind of funny, and I was like a little bit, I guess, annoyed with that because I was like, oh, it looks like I don't have any original designs, but it was just sort of an accident because I ended up going with the same color for the sweater. But yeah, here I'm adding the scarf, that helps, and the fact that she has black hair instead of orange hair also helps. So these are the Winsor Newton inks, and I really like them. I think they flow really nicely and they have really great pigment. I got like one set of them, and actually that purple, there's my water brush, I forgot to show it before. That purple that I was using was actually not in that set that I bought. I just got it through Art Snacks. So I've got one set plus the purple, and then I want to buy the other set, which has some different colors. Hopefully at some point I'll have enough money to do that, or a gift card or something, because I actually bought the first set with a gift card. So, and that purple is actually in that set, but since I've had it a little longer, it is actually a little bit lower than the other inks, so it's possible that I might run out of it first anyway, and in which case, then I would need to refill it anyway, and then I get, the whole set with the other color, so I'd have at least all the colors that are available in the set, which I would really like because they're absolutely beautiful and fun, and I absolutely love working with the dip pen so much. So one thing that happened that I didn't really anticipate but probably should have was that the face was so much lighter than I expected it to, and then also in like the neck and the palm and even the ear, probably because all the ink that was used and feathered out and smeared out was on the edge, and so that kind of made it a lot lighter, and it didn't look bad, but it looked different than I thought, and it was kind of weird having such a light face with a darker palm when normally the palm is lighter. Oh, here I take my water brush and go back into the red and pick up some of the red from her sweater to use on her lips to make them a little pink. I think maybe I could have done some like cross hatching on it, which I had meant to do, but I forgot, so that didn't end up happening. And again, I don't think it looks bad, but it definitely doesn't look very realistic. Hey there, Peppermint Pals. Before we get to the end of this video, I just want to let you all know that I have a Redbubble shop with all my original designs. You can get all kinds of cool things and prints and stickers, and it'd really mean a lot to me if you check it out. Thanks, and now on to the rest of the video. So as this piece wraps up, I'm just going to quickly talk about Inktober, what I'm doing, and ask about yours. So I am doing a pastel gore theme, which is a little different than I normally do. It's kind of outside my comfort zone, but you can see those pieces on Instagram. And if you're thinking, well, I'm curious, but I don't know if there's anything there that might upset me, don't worry. Each piece has a warning before it, so you can look at that and see if it's something you're interested in. And I will be doing an Inktober showcase, but that'll probably be on IGTV, because YouTube's pretty strict, and like I said, it's sensitive content. But I would love to hear about your Inktober stories. How is it going? Are you still doing it? If not, it's cool that you tried, and I'm really proud of you. And do you have a theme? Are you following a prompt list? Do you know anybody who's doing it if you're not doing it yourself? Or just share with me your Inktober stories. I'd love to hear them. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!